story time, it's my favorite time, spending time reading with you. Welcome to another story time with Gam Gam. Let's see what we have for today. Welcome back to Story Time with Gam Gam, and we have an I Can Read Level 1 book. This is Amelia Bedelia Gets a Break. So this is one of the newer illustrated Amelia Bedelias, and I really like the way that this illustrator portrays this story. And I think you'll like this Amelia Bedelia just as much as we like her other ones, because remember, she is somebody who takes things very literally, a literalist. This story was written by Herman Parrish, and the pictures are by Lynn Averill. Amelia Bedelia gets a break. I wonder what kind of break she's going to get. What do you think? Amelia Bedelia was taking care of the class pet over school break. Harry, the hamster, was here. She moved her dollhouse aside to make room for his habitat. Did you see his little house? Amelia Bedelia loved her dollhouse. She sometimes wished she was small enough to live in it. Oh, that looks like a pretty neat little house she has there, right? See the bedroom upstairs, the bathroom next door, the kitchen with the table, a little cat, and then the living room study area right outside the front door. And there she is, a tiny person running into her dollhouse. How fun. That night, Amelia Bedelia snuggled under her covers. She heard Harry squeak. "Good night, Harry," said Amelia Bedelia. She had liked having a pet project. In the morning, Amelia Bedelia let Harry sleep in. She made breakfast for him. "We miss Harry," said Dawn. "You can help me feed him," said Amelia Bedelia. Look, see, she's got a bowl in her hand. Maybe that's some of the shredded vegetables. And Dawn has the water bottle, and Clay has, looks like carrots. Very fun. "Uh-oh, where is Harry?" asked Dawn. "Still sleeping," said Amelia Bedelia. "Are you sure?" said Clay. "His house looks empty to me." Ooh. "Harry must have broken out," said Dawn. "I don't see a rash," said Amelia Bedelia. I think they're wondering what she meant by that. "Harry made a break for it," said Clay. "He escaped, vanished. Harry is gone," said Dawn. So you notice they had to explain what breakout meant. Amelia Bedelia's lower lip trembled. She wanted to break into tears. That's pretty scary, right? Your first day of taking care of the class pet and he's disappeared? "It's not your fault," said Dawn. "Hamsters are brave and curious," said Clay. "When my cat was lost, I made posters. My neighbor saw them and brought her back," said Dawn. The three friends got to work. "Help find Harry." "Lost. Have you seen this hamster?" Amelia Bedelia felt better. It felt good just to do something. The poster also made her remember Harry's tiny ears and bright eyes. She missed his whiskers most of all. So you see on the picture she drew white whiskers on the little hamster. They're all busy drawing away. "We should call him Harry Houdini," said Clay. "Who?" asked Amelia Bedelia. "Houdini," said Clay. "He was a famous magician," said Dawn. "He could escape from any place." "I am learning some magic tricks over the break," said Clay. "Let's offer a reward," said Dawn. "I'm broke," said Clay. "You look fine to me," said Amelia Bedelia. "What part of you is broken?" So you see up there's a little thought cloud, and it's showing Clay with bandages all over his body and a crutch. So when he said he was broke, she thought his body was broken. "I mean, I don't have any money," said Clay. Clay nibbled a carrot. "Hey, hands off," said Dawn. "That treat is for Harry." "I'm a magician," said Clay. "I'm making this carrot disappear." "Please make Harry appear," said Amelia Bedelia. "That would be a cool magic trick, right?" "Harry may be gone for good," said Clay. "There's nothing good about that," said Amelia Bedelia. He must be close by, said Don. Let's keep looking. Where do you think they're going to find him? Why did Harry run away? Asked Clay. He has lots of cool stuff in his habitat. I want to run on his wheel. Do a magic spell and shrink yourself, said Don. Then find Harry. Oh, that would be a good idea, right? He could track Harry's steps backwards. That is when an idea popped into Amelia Bedelia's head. She tiptoed to her tall house. She peeked inside. What do you think she's gonna find? Harry was asleep on the bed. Amelia Bedelia felt like cheering. Then she remembered that hamsters stay awake at night and sleep all day. He looks pretty cozy there on that little bed, doesn't he? Shh, come over here, look, said Amelia Bedelia. Clay, Don, and Amelia Bedelia watched Harry snooze. Who is next to him, said Don. Clay was counting. 4, 5, 6. I see 6 babies. Harry is a father. No, Harry is a mother, said Don. Harry needs a new name, said Amelia Bedelia. A new name for a new mom, said Don. Oh, look, they wrote a whole bunch of names down. They thought and thought and thought. Do you see them? Bunny, Penelope, Daisy, Nibble, Lily, Ivy, Squeaky. That might be a good name. Sugar, Izzy, Cookie, Violet, Dinky, Butterscotch, Cupcake, Tilly, Sweetie, Pixie, Popsy, Rosie, Lady, Tinkerbell, Honey, Cuddles, Fluffernutter, Zizzy, Zoe, Ginger, Olivia, and Goldilocks. Clay snapped his fingers. Presto, he said. How about Harriet? Perfect, said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia knew exactly what to do next. They called Miss Edwards. They told their teacher the story. She laughed and laughed. Who knew that Harry was a Harriet? It is pretty hard to tell, said Amelia Bedelia. Sounds like our class pet pulled the wool over our eyes, said Miss Edwards. Oh, look it. So Amelia Bedelia is imagining everybody has like stocking caps or something pulled over their eyes. So far, this break has been really fun, said Amelia Bedelia. Our class pet got lost, had a family, and got found, said Don, and got a new name. Shazam, said Clay. Quite a magician he is, right? Making her appear with all those little babies. Do you see them in the little dollhouse there? All up on the bed? Looks like that little house is just the right size for them. This has been our lucky break, Amelia Bedelia said to her friends. We lost 1 pet, but we found 7. We did it all together. Amelia Bedelia gets a break. Well, that was a good break that she didn't lose those little hamsters for good. That would have been very sad. And there would have been a lot of tears by a lot of people, because I think all those kids in that classroom really enjoyed Harry and now Harriet and her little youngins. I hope that you have enjoyed the story. Remember to give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. You have a good night. I love you.